Hello! Today I am decluttering the kitchen, which is going to be a big one, but I'm just on a roll. I'm feeling good. I really think videoing helps me. The kitchen is very full. I have decluttered it twice since living here, but I feel like now I do really know the utensils and the cooking things that I actually am using. So I'm really going to try to only keep those and then put the rest for a garage sale, because at a garage sale I always pick up like kitchen things, which is probably why I have so much, but that's like such a big part of a garage sale. So I'll give you a tour of all that we're going to be decluttering today, and then we will pick a place to start and get started. Starting here, this has just gotten over cluttered, and I have a drawer for like Christmas cards and things like that, so I'm just gonna get them off the fridge because I hate turning the corner and that's the first thing I see is just so much junk. So that's gonna get decluttered. I also need to clean the fridge out because it's been a week since I ate any of this stuff. Like our tacos was last week, and there's just so much random clutter in here. The freezer is probably fine. I'm probably not gonna touch the freezer, to be honest, because that food stays a lot better longer. This is something I'll probably, oh, on camera I can see those bowls. Huh, okay, well that's good to know because I thought I only had one left. So I'm just gonna probably reorganize. I don't really need to declutter any of that stuff because I've already done that. This is full of just Ziplocs. I don't need to declutter, I just need to reorganize. But this is our junk drawer and it is full of junk, so that needs to get cleaned up. See, this one just doesn't close well. Tupperware, it's so hard for me to keep it organized. I think I just have too much, so we're gonna need to get rid of some of this. Also, realistically, probably like a third of that is my mom's that I just need to give back to her because, you know. Over here, this isn't bad. That my boyfriend got for me at a garage sale. Isn't that so cute? I can show close up later. This just needs to kind of get dusted and cleaned. Down here could get organized and decluttered probably. This area is not good. This was like a bar cart at once, and now it's just like a dumping place. So that needs to get cleaned. And then we've got the actual kitchen stuff. So here is just ridiculous. I need to get rid of like half. I also have my dog's things down there that I probably should get rid of some stuff. This cabinet just has more random like coffees and teas. Or this one has the tea and this one's bad. I need to get a better method. This drawer is going to squeak. That is like cluttered. I want to organize better. Just random things. Water bottles. I know that sound is horrible. This I want to try to move that shelf down because our plants are getting too tall. And so that's that area. This is just like random utensils that and like flower pots and stuff you can't really see, but that's gonna need to get cleaned up. I have no idea even what those are. Whoa. Then we've got just like pots and dishes, spices that might need to get looked at, oils and cooking random things. This is just more cooking utensils. Down here it's more like once in a while used things. Pans and cutting boards, stuff. I could probably get rid of some of these, and then the spices needs to get organized. Doing that tour made me realize that I need to have more containers like to store things in, because if I declutter it, it's all just gonna be a mess again. So I need to go run to the store really quick and get some like under the sink storage areas, which I didn't even show you. I'll show you that in a second. Under the sink storage areas, like bins to help organize. There's gotta be some at the store. I'm thinking I'll run into, in my little shopping complex, there's a Dollar Tree and a Target. So I think I might run into Dollar Tree first. And if they don't have it there, I would assume they'd have organizing bins at Target. So I'm gonna run and do that. and then I will be back. I'm back, and here's what I got. I kind of didn't really know what to get. I should have probably waited until after I've organized, but oh well. I got these, it's a 2-pack of this like size bin, a bigger bin, 3 small little ones, and then from Dollar Tree I got these 3 bins. I got just like random different sizes. I broke our whiteboard, so I got some new ones. I got some drawer liners because we have some, but we needed more. And then I got this for under the sink. It's like a little shelf, so hopefully that's enough. But if not, I can run back to the store later if I need to, but feeling pretty good. Iced tea is made and I'm ready to start. I think I'm going to start in these cabinets and do the cabinets, the drawers, the junk drawer, and the Tupperware. So I just think I'm going to start there and then make a loop around, and hopefully it doesn't take me too long. Here I am doing the same method I've done in my other videos, which is getting everything out of a space. That way I can really look to see what I want to keep and what not to keep while I'm decluttering. I do that with every area in this video. It is time to do the fridge, and I have a feeling I'm going to be getting rid of a lot of stuff, which makes me sad, but it's gotta go. I'm not going to eat it. Here is everything that is going back in the fridge. So now I just need to clean it all because it's kind of gross, especially that. And then I'll put everything back. This is your sign to go through your spices because I had so many expired spices. So go check yours out. Seriously. It's me again. You're gonna see me here wiping my walls too. In your kitchen, especially behind your stove, check your walls. You might need to wipe them down as well. To doing my window, trying to figure that out, and then I'm going to tackle under the sink, which is rough. Here I'm kind of just like pruning the plants that are in my window and taking off any dead leaves or anything that needs to be kind of cut down a little bit. I am like sweating from that. That was way harder than it looked. It is now the fun part, at least, getting to put all these beautiful plants back, and they're going to be so much happier because they'll have space to grow up more. It's time now to tackle under the sink, and I got this to build for under there. And then I also moved my drying rack to go on that side of the sink. I just feel like that makes more sense. That way this area can be more open. These are all the things that need to go back down here. I'm also trying to decide where to put my sourdough because it usually goes over there, but I'm kind of feeling it on the oven. I feel like that makes sense. I tried it over here, but I feel like that looks too cluttered. I don't know. We'll have to see. We are organized down here. It looks so nice. I really love that shelf I got. It was so easy to put together too. And then next is my tea area. I'm gonna get rid of all those glass bottles. I never use them. And try to organize my tea and then my coffee and matcha and stuff and all of my cups. So I'm gonna do this all in one time lapse and maybe the counter space below as well. It is now 10 p.m. and I just made a tea. I ended up talking to my boyfriend on the phone, and then I made dinner, and then I laid on the couch for a little bit, and now it's 10 o'clock. So I really am determined to get this room done tonight. So I'm making my tea. That's gonna give me at least until midnight. If I hopefully can get it done earlier than that though. So I've emptied that first half of the closet or of the cabinet, and now I'm gonna time lapse emptying the rest. And I'm just gonna time lapse really because it's easier to film and I am tired. So here we go. You'll hear from voiceover me later, but I'll probably time lapse the majority of the rest of the video. You already know the drill. I am just taking everything out of the cabinets. That way I can look to see what I want to keep and what I want to get rid of, and then I can strategically put everything back nicely and organized. I have been itching to do this cabinet. It has been so overfull for a long while. So I ended up just lining up all the glasses and everything that was in there to see what I had, so I didn't do too many duplicates. However, I love wine, so I have lots of wine glasses. But there's at least some order to the cabinet now, which wasn't before. It is 11:22 and I am done. Earlier than my goal. I need to move these into the garage sale room. I need to put my dishes away that are clean. I need to wash my dirty dishes, and then I will be ready to give you the tour. I am so happy. It feels so good to just purge, and my boyfriend's gonna be so excited when he gets home from work tomorrow. We are officially done. I'm kind of sweaty. That was a lot of work, but it is 11:43. I made it before midnight. So here is where I decided to put all my vases for my flowers, all our magnets. The freezer I didn't touch, but the fridge is beautiful and clean. Oh, I love it. Oof, okay. Then we've got up here, all put away and organized. This basket is clean. This is just my stuff still. The junk drawer is beautiful. Ziploc bags, nice and organized. All the Tupperware has a home and matching lids. Over here, the bookshelf. Oh, it looks so much better. So that's all my sourdough stuff. And then these are like things for hosting and then cooking supplies. This looks so much nicer too. So coffee, espresso, wine opener, and my bottle of red. And then I got rid of a lot of stuff here, so I have all my glasses on the top. And then this is like for fun drink making and like accessories, and then just like hard alcohol right there. And then I got rid of the bucket under Rhea's water bowl. I was able to get rid of a lot of mugs. The counter space. It feels like there's so much more counter space. Here we've got, oh, that fell. Hold on. Okay, here we've got protein water and my shaker for it, my greens, coffee in our coffee grinder, and to-go cups, and a blender for a little blender over there. And then we've got my matcha, emergency. This is all my non-caffeinated tea, caffeinated tea and honey. And then the mugs I don't use as much, but I want to keep. This window looks so much better. I moved our drying rack over here, so this corner I think looks nice. I already showed these, but just nice and organized and all cleaned up. And up here, and our spices. We are so clean and organized. I love it. I am officially done. This was a big project, but I'm really proud of myself for getting it done in one day. And I was able to get a lot of stuff cleared out and decluttered, which makes me feel happy. I feel like everything has a home now. This is now my third time, I think, decluttering my kitchen and reorganizing. And I feel like I really love it now. Everything's place feels like it's the right spot. Nothing's too crowded. I finally moved the window down on the plants in my window. So I'm really excited about it. And if you are still here, thank you for still watching me. I do want to say I have this video going up, and then I'm going to declutter my living room and then the laundry room. And then that's it for the decluttering videos. And then I can start posting some different content. But I thought just for consistency, that's what everyone says to do when you're starting a channel. So this was something I was determined to do, and recording and documenting it makes me do it in a timely fashion. So there's a couple more of the Decluttering My Home series, and then new content. So comment what you'd like to see if you have any ideas. I have some ideas for what I'm thinking, but if you have any ideas, let me know. And please leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you liked my video. See you next time. Bye. Mwah.